study plan for CA intermediate level. Hello everyone, this is Priyanka Jain. Welcome back to my channel, The Life Baker. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell button to get notified on my every upload. So guys, today I'm going to make a video on how to plan your studies for CA intermediate exams. There were a lot of students who were confused about how to start their CA intermediate studies. What should be the strategy for each subject? How many months should be left for their revision before their November attempt? So this video will clear all their doubts regarding each and every subject of CA intermediate exams. So let's get started. So study plan for CA intermediate level. So there are two groups in CA intermediate. Group 1, which have accounts, law, costing, tax. From these subjects, there are three subjects which are practical. Accounts, costing and taxation are practical subjects, and law is a theoretical paper. All come for 100 marks, 3 hours duration. In group 2, there is advanced accounting, audit, EIS SM, FM Eco. From these subjects, you have got advanced accounting as practical subject and FM as practical subjects. Rest all are theory papers, 100 marks each and 3 hour duration. So basically in law, tax, audit, EIS SM, you will get MCQ based questions, okay, objective based questions which will be of 30 marks, and rest all will be subjective. That means 70% of your law, tax, audit, EIS SM will be subjective paper, and 30% MCQ is objective for law, tax, audit, EIS SM. Okay. Passing criteria is similar. Aggregate 50% and individual 40%. Individual subjects you need to score 40% mark, and in aggregate you need 50% mark. So strongly I would suggest everyone to do both the groups together. Okay, it's totally recommended because there is a chance of set off of marks when you give two groups together, both the groups together, because as you can see in group 1 there are 3 practical subjects. We all are aware that in practical subject we score good marks, better marks than theoretical paper. So it's better and it's suggested that give both the groups together so that you can combine 2 subjects like 1 theory and 1 practical to study and prepare well. Suppose in group 1 if you get 240 marks, in group 2 you get 180 marks, in total you pass, okay, you get 420 marks. But if you think individually, group 1 you got 240 which is a passing mark, okay, more than 200. But in group 2 you got 180 which means fail. So if you had given both the exams separately, then group 2 you would not have passed and group 1 you would have cleared. So it's better if you give both the groups together, your chances of clearing both the groups is higher, okay. But if you clear one group and then second group is left, in second group you know that there are more theory papers, so it becomes very difficult to clear this paper because in aggregate you actually need 50% mark, okay. So it's recommended that you give both the papers together. You can make a good combination of subjects when you study, that's what I said before. So this should be a strategy for November exams. Try to give both the papers, both the groups together. What all do you need? You need to have all the resources in hand. Okay. So basically you need ICI module, RTP, MTP, past papers, reference book. If ICI is lengthy, if you are not comfortable reading from ICI module, you can refer to reference modules, reference books as well. You are going to give your exams in November, so by the end of July, all the things should be ready. Your module, your RTP, your MTP, your past papers, your reference books. Okay, one time reading should be completed and all the resources should be ready with you for revision. In the coming 71 days, you need to prepare completely well for your revision and your final day of your exam. So last, you need to leave 3 months for your revision, November attempt students. So try to complete before August, okay. After that you need to have 90 days plan for your revision. I made a video on that last year. You can refer to that for your revision, but now you don't need. At present you need to read everything, you need to study everything. Everything is important. Your entire chapters are important, all the subjects are important. You don't need to study, selectively at the moment because you have got time. You can prepare well for your exams. Till basically before August till July, what you need to do, okay, you need to take a diary to plan your journey from today till the end of July. 15 days plan will make from today, and every 15 days you'll review your plan and revise it accordingly. So you need to take a diary to plan your journey, complete your coachings and homework together. Okay, whatever coachings you are going to take, whatever coachings you are taking right now, you need to complete it by the month of July. At the moment we are at home, we don't need to go to offices, we don't need to go to college, we don't need to basically spend much time outside our home. We are at home, so plan your day accordingly, that you are being able to watch as many videos as possible, and you do the homework as well. Okay, you need to complete your homework that day itself, the day you take your coaching video, and complete your notes properly before August. Everything should be ready with you, okay? Because revision time, you should not study anything new. By the end of July, complete everything possible. And if you're going to study any subject, self-study by yourself, then for subjects which you are not taking classes, make a habit of reading at least 10 pages daily. Understand the concepts in depth, okay? Whatever reference book you use, try to understand everything in depth. Try to write footnotes, try to write explanations in that book, so that it becomes very, very easy to understand it, because you are studying by yourself. Make notes. You can refer to my video on how to study theory subjects, because generally students don't prefer taking theory subjects coaching. So that video will be helpful to you when you will prepare your theory papers. So you can watch that video for self-study. So basically, as of now, you have got 71 days in hand. So plan every 10 days or 15 days. Schedule your videos, okay? Whatever classes you are going to take. Balance of the time, try to study subjects which you are going to study by yourself. You need to actually schedule everything in your day. Time to time, everything should be fixed. So basically, make your daily routine. Hourly basis. Every hour should be planned, every chapter should be planned. By when you are going to complete your coachings, your video watching, that should be planned, okay? So 71 days you have. See to yourself, if you cannot complete by July, try to complete by August maximum. At least 2 months you need for revision, okay? Make your plan one day before. Since you are at home now, you can easily plan nicely. Hourly based, everything should be planned, as I said before. You can also refer to my video on how to make a daily routine of a CA student. That will help you to plan in your hour basis. So basically, plan your subjects, whatever classes you are going to take. Plan your self-study time as well before going to sleep. Try to recollect everything, whatever you studied throughout the day. You have got not many months left, okay? Not many months are left for your exams, so it's time you get serious for your exams. So when you are going to study what, divide your classes, take only one self-study subject at a time. Be clear, and target should be known to you. So basically 71 days are left. 15 days plan you make. Suppose you are planning not to take law papers, okay? So take the law book, see how many pages are there, divided by 15 days. In 15 days you will be able to complete your course one time, law self-study. Or maybe 20 days, because your first reading you will take more time. So basically in 20 days divide your entire book, and then make a habit of studying those pages every day. In 20 days you will complete one subject. So accordingly, whatever subjects you are going to self-study, one subject at a time, start your studies from now. So this will help you to make your daily routine. From now, your classes should be scheduled. When are you going to take what class? When are you going to study what subject? Self-study. And by when you will complete that subject. Now we will discuss all the subject-wise strategy. Okay. At the moment, weightage of the chapters is not that important, okay? Because now you are going to study completely, entirely, all the chapters. So weightage is important in your last 3 months or 2 months of revision. So in accounts, I took classes from Praveen Sharma sir. With whoever you take your class, that material is sufficient. With your ICI module, your practice paper, practice manual, past year papers, mock test paper, RTP. Okay, practice manual has been discontinued, I guess. But if you have your older version, you can have a look at that as well. So coaching material is sufficient. Study mat, RTP, past papers and mock test papers. Okay. you need to check on your past papers, because you get to know what type of questions come. So refer to my video on how to study practical subjects. With that, you will get to understand how to study that subject, how to filter, how to cut down, how to make it short, because you'll have just 1.5 days before your exam. So you need to cut short your course, and from now you need to work on that. You need to have one separate note copy for each and every subject. You need to write notes in that copy, presentations in that copy, adjustment entries in that copy. Basically, that will be a gist of your entire account subject. One day before, you need to study that notebook. Okay, so prepare from now only for your final day. You cannot prepare this in your last 3 months. You need to do it from now only. So please take care of the presentation, practice and keep on filtering and cut short the course. For standards and all, you need to write sample answers so that you write a professional answer in your exam. So this should be a strategy for accounts. Practice will help you. Then the next subject is law. In law, when I was in CA IPCC, I did not take class for law. I studied from Munish Bhandari sir's book. Okay, I got 2 books for myself. One was hard book, which was very thick to understand the concepts, to have a better understanding, and one was a handbook to revise it before my exams. So with the help of that thick book, I could understand everything, every concept. When you study by yourself, your efforts are more, but your understanding is much better. So I did that. So from Munish Bhandari sir book, I studied my law paper. I did RTP, mock test paper and past paper as well. You can refer to my video on how to study law, how to write law paper. It really helps. Okay, you can have a look in that. Notebook should be ready from now only. You need to write technical words, you need to write keywords, you need to write sample answers. In that law video, we'll get a detailed idea about how to study this subject, because this is new for every one of you. From now only, you need to study accordingly. Okay, when you read from a book, try to write the explanations in that book, footnotes में, या above your book, कहीं पे भी आप explanations, you need to write explanations, okay, in your language, in any language which you understand, if you study by yourself. So this should be your law strategy. In your cost FM subject, I took classes with Ashish Kalra sir. His material were very good. It was very nice. His material was very nice. With whomsoever you take classes, you can use his material. There is no problem. Sanjay Saraf sir is also very good. So study mat you need to do, because copy paste questions come in cost FM. I had experienced it. Copy paste. For practice, you should solve your ICI module. ICI module is is one of the most important thing for each subject. Okay, so please go through study mat. MTP, RTP, practice manual, past papers is basic for all the subjects. You get an idea about how papers come. For theory part, you need to write keywords and technical words which you are going to use in your answers. I made a video on how to study costing. You can refer to that video to get a help, how to cut short your entire course, how to filter, how to categorize each and every chapter, and prepare yourself for the final day. Practice is very important for this subject, and there should be formula copy in whichever subject. If there are formulas, you need to have a formula copy separately. In accounts, you need to have an adjustment copy separately. That one gist copy should be ready for each and every subject. It's very important, because in last 1.5 days you won't be able to revise this thick book. Okay, so please make a gist. It is very important from now only. Next subject is taxation. For taxation, you can refer to books like Vinod Singhania sir book, or T.N. Manoharan sir's book. I studied from Girish Ahuja sir's book. So you can refer to any books. Books are good. There's no problem. For IDT, you can use ICI module or Bangar Padukas. All are good. So basically, for your better understanding, and if you are going to self-study, you need a good book which will help you to clear your concepts. So study accordingly. Do thorough reading. RTP, MTP and past papers is important, and you need to practice a lot. Okay, you need to read, keep on reading these subjects. Then the next subject is advanced accounting. I took classes from Praveen Sharma sir. His material were good. You need to study from study material, PM, mock test paper, RTP as well. Practice, and your concept should be very perfect. Please make formula or adjustment book. I am repeating it again and again. You need to actually make it for your final day. It's very important for CA exams. And you can take classes from anyone you need. Okay, ultimately your self study matters a lot. You need to practice by yourself. That matters a lot. Then the next subject is audit. For audit, you need to practice writing, how to frame your professional answers, because ultimately you are going to be an auditor. So, start practicing writing. I referred to Surbhi Bansal book. You can also refer to this book. It's a good book. Paduka's practice manual, old book, very nice. You can refer to that if you get it. Then for your answers, you need to use technical and keywords. So please, in your note diary, try to write those points, technical words which you are going to incorporate in your answers. Make a list of everything which needs to be learned. Basically, standards on auditing you need to learn. So those numbers, 3 CD points you need to learn. So make a chart of that and stick it in your room. It really helps. Okay, so in your first reading only, do everything possible, for all the subjects. Whatsoever effort, whatsoever time you take, it's absolutely fine in your first reading. First reading is very, very, very important because it will take maximum time, but it will help you to plan beautifully for your final day. Make sample answers. RTP, MTP is important only. Then your last subject is EIS SM. I studied from Dinesh Madan. Module is also good. For SM also, ICI module is sufficient. Practice manual is also good. For EIS, I would suggest you to take care of, make charts for each chapter. That heading and then points. Heading and then points. For each chapter, make a chart and stick it in your room. Because this is something which you need to learn. EIS is something which is difficult and it's very difficult to learn basically. So make a chart. If you write, you will memorize it better. So I did it. I used to make chart and stick it in my room. You can also do this. It really works. Thorough reading is really required for your concepts. RTP, MTP, past papers you need. In EIS, don't avoid flow charts, diagrams. Very important and very scoring actually. So please take care of that. And technical words, keywords should be written, so that your note diary will help you with that. So by now I feel you must have got a rough idea about each and every subject. Weightage of the marks I'm not discussing here because that is not needed right now. Right now you need to study everything, okay? Before your revision, like 3 months before your exam, I'll discuss the weightage of marks of each and every chapter. For now, study everything whatsoever possible for each and every subject. Don't, miss anything because you should have knowledge of every chapter of CA. So finally, the key points of the entire thing is make a diary, plan, vision. Your daily plan should be there, should be written and should be, it should be written and you should know your targets. Review whatever you study throughout the day, okay? Before sleeping, review everything. Try to execute as much as possible, okay? You cannot compromise on that. You need to be very, very disciplined and sincere with that. Remember, you're preparing yourself for the final day, okay? Whatsoever you study today, think how you gonna revise it 1.5 days before your exam, okay? You just keep on reading without any preparation for your final day. It won't help. So from now, make your notes. It's very, very important. Make charts, make drawings, make, record audios. Do whatsoever possible to make it short, crisp, interesting, and you should enjoy studying this subject. Make your notes for the final day. Formula book should be there, adjustment book should be there, separate notebooks for each subject. As I said, audios, drawings, charts, mnemonics, whatsoever you can do, to make it short and easy. Keep on filtering, categorizing, strike off repetitions because 1.5 days only you will have to revise. Make a realistic plan for yourself, okay? 100% efforts you need to put to plan because you are investing your time for your better tomorrow. So it needs to be very, very nice, realistic, which you can actually do, okay? Actually, incorporate. And please don't procrastinate. It's not far. November is not far. Don't delay. Don't defer. from today only start. Time will fly, you won't even realize November kab aa gaya. So please study from now. So students, that's all on how to plan your studies for CA Intermediate. I really hope everything is clear to all of you. If you have any doubts, you can drop in the comment box. I'll try to solve it as soon as possible. And if it was helpful to you, don't forget to click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends so that everyone, every student can take the benefit out of it. Thank you so much for watching.